Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today, I have one of the mechs that is packaged together in the Inner Sphere Platinum Pack 10, which is available for real cash right now. And this baby here is one of the more iconic mechs of the game, and if you don't recognize this, let me introduce to you the 85-ton Inner Sphere battle mech, the Battlemaster. The variant I have for you guys today is the 3M, which like I said earlier is part of the Platinum Pack 10, and I consider this one of the best Battlemaster variants. The one I'm showcasing today doesn't have the bracket P because I don't have Platinum Pack 10, but you can run this build on the Platinum version or the C build version, which is what I'm using. Links to both builds are in the description below. Before I go into MechLab, let me talk about the Battlemaster in general. So the Battlemaster is actually a pretty darn good Inner Sphere assault mech. Weapons, as you can see, are high mounted here around the cockpit, and that's really great for hill humping and other work. High mounts are always greatly treasured by the veterans of the game. It has a few other hardpoints, but these 6 energy hardpoints high mounted are fantastic. Also, in terms of survivability, Battlemasters have what I call above average hitboxes, and that allows you to spread the damage pretty well when you twist your torso. And because of the huge gorilla arms, look at the size of this arm here, it protects your torsos from side damage pretty nicely. So once you're approaching the enemy, if you don't want to damage your torso, you're trying to protect, let's say, your right torso, as you approach the enemy, you can of course just present the arm. This arm of course is better if you're protecting the right torso, and most of the damage will actually occur on the arms. So these huge gorilla arms are great at shielding your vulnerable torsos. So anyway, let's get down to the build. So for you guys today, I'm using one of the builds available from the Grimmechs Database. You can check out the link in the description below. Lots of good mechs, and this is straight from there. So this runs 3 large pulse lasers in the right torso, these are its main weapons, and 5 ER medium lasers. 3 in the left torso, all these 6 are high mounted by the way, and 2 in the right arm, pretty low mounted, but that's fine. 20 double heat sinks allow it to dissipate the heat nicely, and it runs a Light Fusion 350 engine to give it a speed of 71.7. Really fast for Inner Sphere assault mech, and that's partially due to the quirks. In fact, it has pretty interesting quirks, as you can see here. So quirks, as you can see on the list, are quite extensive. It has a max speed boost of 7.5%, hence allowing it to reach a speed of 71.7 with a Light Fusion 350, which I'm using. It has a lot of structure quirks, noticeably 18 in the center torso and 12 in the side torsos. With the skills which I'll talk about later, it allows it to soak a lot of damage or even heat damage. And this mech can run pretty hot, despite the 20 double heat sinks. It has a lot of quirks here. A lot of people tend to get fixated on the medium laser or medium pulse HSL plus 2, but you're going to be really underarmed if you do that. So 3 large pulse lasers backed up by 5 ER medium lasers is a pretty strong build. It makes use of the laser duration minus 10%, allowing you to have a shorter burn time. A cooldown boost of 10% allows you to fire faster, and it has a whole bunch of missile quirks, but with only 1 missile rack in the left torso, I'm not using them. So this is a pure laser build, and one of the best Inner Sphere laser builds if you ask me. So anyway, let's take a look at the skills. For the skill tree, I'm actually running a Laser Vomit style skill tree. Maximum range for 15% range boost. The problem with Inner Sphere Laser Vomit is that they don't really have the range of the clan versions, and to me that's one of the big factors that make Clan Laser Vomit so strong. Inner Sphere has a shorter duration, faster cooldown, less heat, it just lacks range, which is a big issue. So I strongly recommend getting 15 SPs into range for 15% range boost. As with all Laser Vomit mechs, maximum cooldown, maximum heat for a heat reduction of 10.5%. Talking about cooldown, if you're running Laser Vomit builds, you don't need so much cooldown to be honest, because you're going to get heat capped. In other words, you're going to reach your maximum heat really fast, so you won't be able to maximize the use of your cooldown. So range and heat gen for now. Moving on to laser duration. 4 nodes of laser duration reduces the burn time of all my weapons by 15%. Combined with the quirk, the laser duration quirk, all the weapons deal their damage 25% faster due to a shorter burn time, which is really good. Combined with the huge gorilla arms and the fast twist speed, you basically heal hum, fire all your weapons, and basically just twist to soak damage into the arms. So it's a pretty tanky build. pretty vicious as you see in the gameplay. Moving on to survivability, with all those structure cooks that I highlighted earlier, you would want to get all the skeletal density nodes. So that's 10 SPs into skeletal density. That makes it a really tanky and survivable boy. And if you watch my gameplay, you know I like to soak heat damage, so structure helps in that. 33% boost in this case. Being an assault mech, I always recommend more armor. So another 10 SPs into armor hardening gives you an armor boost of 18%, making this a pretty tanky boy. And like I said, tankiness is always part of the, well, hitboxes help quite a lot. In terms of mobility, because it's a pretty fast moving assault, I've got 6 SPs into hard break. Assaults actually have really bad deceleration, so this helps quite a bit. So 21% boost is not too bad. 6 nodes of torso speed really helps. One of the key things if you're going to use Battlemaster is to maximize the use of its fast torso speed combined with the huge gorilla arms. So 6 SPs into torso speed increases your torso twist speed by 30%. So as I mentioned, you can shoot and twist to present your shield arms really fast. So really effective and great at soaking damage. That's one of the key skills to master if you're playing a Battlemaster. So anyway, going on to other heat skills under operations. 5 nodes of cool run and 5 nodes of heat containment to give you 10% heat dissipation. And because you're bolting double heat sinks, 20 in total in this case, heat containment nodes actually do help. So 15% boost to heat capacity. Hill climb, as I was saying, actually helps quite a bit. With 3 nodes of hill climb, you can navigate terrain pretty nicely. 45% decrease in the deceleration when you approach a hill. Really helpful. Moving on to radar deprivation. I don't have much, but that's fine. 1 node of radar deprivation decreases the lock time by 19%. So you lose the locks 19% faster, which isn't too bad. You also hear the blip beep beep in your cockpit when the enemy loses their lock on you. 1 node of advanced zoom allows you to have the picture-in-picture zoom, which is always useful. I call it boomer vision because, well, I'm old and it helps me see stuff. And finally, into auxiliary tree, you can see I put 10 SPs into this. 2 cool shots with the cool shot cooldown to fire the second cool shot 25% faster. It's very useful if you're playing laser vomit, and 2 strikes helps quite a bit, either to suppress snipers as you move to get into range or just to deal damage or deny movement, whatever. So anyway, that's it for the Battlemaster 3M, available in the Platinum Pack 10. One of the best Innisphere laser vomit mechs if you ask me. So anyway, with that being said, let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you this Battlemaster in action. So let's go. And here I am on Rubelite Oasis for the very first showcase match. Rubelite being a really nice balanced map with multiple tactical options, and in this particular match we are starting in the northwest at Charlie 2 and I'm going to head towards Delta 5 facing Delta 6 to support Alpha Lance, the clutch boys, as they are going there, and also because at that Delta 5 location with the high bounce of this Battlemaster and the tankiness of this mech, it'll be a great asset to keep the fast movers of Alpha Lance to hold that corner. So here I am approaching Delta 5, so let's get ready to look for targets.
Target acquired.
So as you can see, the Ice Ferrets of Alpha Lance have already engaged the enemy. 1 Phoenix Hawk, 1 Huntsman, yep, quite a few mechs down here. The Ice Ferrets will fall back. They are fast movers, hit and run, they're not gonna stay here and brawl. Turning on hit vision allows me to see better contrast.
Come on, people.
Oh, with a Blood S coming up is just too many. So don't always have to rush into the enemy. In fact, I'm gonna fall back here. Wait for them to crest the hill. That will allow me to use my high mounts to shoot them as they slowly move up.
Get ready for a push.
There's never any need to rush the enemy. Just wait. Look, they will come, just like that mech there. And you blast them. Always check the minimap, like I'm there with my team. MechTech talking lots of stuff, if you know MechTech well enough. But anyway.
Come on guys, nobody came this way, let's go.
So like I said, never any need to rush. Wait for them to peek.
They got a big laser
and just
right here,
blast them.
Put the UAV up.
That Blood S will be a problem because it is
Get ready to push up
big
and help us by
high
the
mounts.
UAV.
MechTech talking more stuff as usual. Now with the Ice Ferret and 2 heavies on my right moving up, it's time to keep them company.
Halfway there. Target spotted.
If you look at the minimap, we have quite a lot here in Delta 5.
A couple of them here need to die.
Everybody needs to die,
They got a
MechTech.
BCM, so
We
there's
just
more
need to
here.
shoot and
Got
talk
Delta
less.
6 in your face.
Make nice, precise calls, don't spam comms, never productive. But as you can see, the Ice Ferrets are moving up.
We need smoke back
Heavies on my right.
Smoke back
Time to contribute. You can see during this engagement the strength of the high mounts,
With that one. That is for damn sure.
and the short burn time
Guys,
allows me
you
to
can
deal
bump it
damage
Mech
just,
start Echo 5.
thank you,
UAV
just
down,
as
thank
they
you.
appear.
In the
Call targets.
Ambidextrous node, look below lane
With
start
grid,
right in front of you.
Where the UAV is and find the target.
Yeah, MechTech making
Another
MechTech
UAV
stuff.
up, that's not right.
Short, concise calls with great details are important. Bravo, right leg.
Echo 5
Phoenix
low.
up, Charlie 6. Yeah, just like call out the target. Bravo, right leg, Delta 5. Something like that. No need to spam calls.
Target spotted.
People don't really pay attention. And it's distracting.
Gamma.
Right torso of that Marauder. Easy kill. This is called sharing aggro rather than sharing armor.
Run away. Charlie 7.
Fight the unfair
Guy
fight.
coming to Charlie
That
6,
poor
by
Marauder
himself, I
was 3 of us versus him. No way he'll win that.
New target
At 2-2, it's time to press a bit.
Delta 5 has a bunch.
The Ice Ferrets
Come on
are
back
really
up the hill,
aggressive, so they're pushing up.
Echo.
They're gonna be distracted, and that's why I step in.
Target destroyed.
Yep, count 0 goes down. He was giga focused on the Ice Ferret, allowing me to blast him to bits. Interesting Phoenix. Oh, that's a good build. 2 snubs, 5 smalls on the 7S.
Up top, Delta 5.
There's Big Tech in his Warhammer. For once, not a
It's right here.
ATM
Delta
Hunchy.
5, Echo 4
Target
line.
spotted.
New
I
target
know where they are.
acquired.
People just need to shoot. Red Warhammer.
They're coming
Alright,
back.
so anyway, they are Echo 5. You can see the laser fire.
Target spotted.
Down below is smoke. Top.
I thought I saw movement. Yep, there he is.
UAV
Phoenix
over.
is caught,
Target destroyed.
and he goes down.
UAV down.
Need assistance.
Still close at 4-3. I'm a bit too far to the right, but team is quite aggressive, and this
Target
position here
acquired.
allows me to hit them from the flanks. As you can see, fire present the arm
Coming
to
up
soak
in the
any
middle, guys.
return fire.
Down the bridge.
Just careful play
Coming up the ramp. Echo
helps
5.
win games.
God damn it.
Yet again, heat vision for better contrast. Looking for the blood asp. He probably went under.
Target spotted.
Anyway, whatever. Not gonna rush forward. Like I always say, never any need to rush.
Target
Even though I end up
acquired.
doing it most of the time. One Crusader.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed. New target
Hmm.
acquired.
Spotted.
Kind of too far below. Because
Target
I don't really have many
New
arm weapons. I
target
can't really shoot
acquired.
downwards. But at 8-4,
Target acquired.
game is more or less won. It's just time to go in and get some
New
damage.
target acquired. Target destroyed.
Timber didn't twist well. CT open. Red did.
Target spotted.
So this is just mop up right now.
Target spotted.
New target
Enemy got a
acquired.
bit split. I think they were trying to push up Delta
One
6.
below me in Echo 6.
Some went down, but yeah.
They're back, guys.
Echo line, I mean,
Going up
but they
the
got
hill in
smashed.
Delta 6.
New target
MechTech still
acquired.
talking.
Spotted.
Doing MechTech things. So one fresh mech here. Sun Spider. Did he DC? Did he just give up? No, he shut down. How do you shut down in that? He wasn't firing.
Target destroyed.
Anyway, he's dead. Mistakes happen. It's okay.
New target
KMDD.
acquired.
And last mech is a fresh Corsair.
Target acquired.
Target
Very
spotted.
fresh. What was he doing there? Anyway, whatever. Time to go up. Try to get the kill. This Ice Ferret blocking me. But I get a good alpha. But
Nice.
Gauss Peeps, with his huge laser vomit alpha on the Rainbow Crow, gets the kill.
Like that play style, Brio?
Wow, like I said, I like it. I worked with you guys. I was supporting your Ice Ferrets. So that's a massive performance for this Battlemaster. Slightly over 1000 damage, 2 kills, 4 KMDDs, 626 macro, which is really good. But ultimately a great team performance with Alpha Lance with the Ice Ferrets pressing the enemy hard, while I supported them with the tankiness and the short burn time of the lasers. And from Rubelite Oasis, we move on to Rubelite Oasis again. And this time, however, it's Assault game mode with my team starting at the Charlie 7 spawn point, while the enemy team starts around Hotel 5. That means the enemy team tends to move along 4 or 5 line, and we are near Delta 5, which is a nice ready point. Always know the strong points of the map, and the Delta 5, Delta 6 position is pretty strong. So hoping the assaults will keep me company as we hold that spot and target those enemies along 4 and 5 line. In this particular match, I'm dropping in a, well, not really a group, a pair I suppose, keeping Red Panda company as we swim in the soup. So anyway, let's get down to the combat, and remember there's never any need to rush. Stand, shoot, twist, and stay calm and smash the enemy.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
New target
They
acquired.
are Fox 5, some of them.
Artillery strike online.
Don't really have much range, but I'm gonna move up a bit to check out Fox 5 high. If you have range, come up to Delta line please. I don't really have range. Yep, true enough, there they are. Enemy assaults heading to our right.
Heat level critical.
They're rotating to Fox line.
Need assistance.
New target.
I'm not gonna trade much here
Heat
because
level critical.
outside my optimal, I'm doing minimal damage at this range, so I'm gonna fall back a bit.
Need assistance.
Need to hold Delta 5 facing Echo 4.
They're going Fox 4, Echo 4.
Yep,
They should have a little damage.
yep, they're going for
Right
the
across my path of fire.
right side. I'll turn the ball on the right, taking a lot of damage. He falls down.
New
Target
target
spotted.
acquired.
Gonna take it easy. Since they're coming, there's no need to rush, as I said in the previous match. Just hold to get a panda on my right and the stalker, and keep shooting. Enemy assaults are Echo 4. If you wanna fight.
New target
Need
acquired.
assistance.
Yep, Echo 4 I said.
Target spotted.
Problem with this mech is that compared to Clan Laser this side, compared to Clan Laser Vomit guys anyway, not much range. Everything's outside optimal here.
Spotted.
So I gotta trade carefully. The Marauder 2C, right torso. But eventually they'll close in. Don't rush them. Just trade. That's where Innisphere mech shine. Ah, I like this Warhammer here. Golf below.
Target spotted.
Golf is out of position.
New target acquired.
It's a Warhammer. So as I said in the previous match, just short concise calls. Don't spam chat with random comments. People like to focus on the game.
New target.
That Warhammer's out of position. And he's gone.
Override shutdown.
Target spotted.
Hatchet Man out of position.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Panda the Stalker.
Override shutdown.
Yeah, they appear to be just rushing us right now. Half. Just keep shooting Echo 5. If you look at the minimap, we have a great firing line here. And they're going in one by one. First the Stalker, now the Marauder 2. I got a cooldown though.
Target
Acquired.
spotted.
Ultimately, Laser Vomit mechs, the
Target
biggest flaw is
destroyed.
their heat.
Heat level critical. Override
Arctic
shutdown.
Wolves, nah, I didn't kill him.
Target
Blew off an
acquired.
arm or
New
torso though.
target acquired.
So I need another guy here.
Heat level critical. Override
Come on.
shutdown.
He doesn't know I'm targeting him, so there's no need to rush. Gonna just wait, aim and fire. Oh, accidentally twisted a bit. Echo is weaponless. Sometimes my hand twitches when I play.
Spotted.
Oh, this guy is tempting, overheating, but I won the shot, didn't get him. Hatchet Mans are tanky.
Engage.
When you shut down and due to heat, you actually reduce the heat damage and all the heat only goes to CT. So there are moments I just want to shut down, rather than overheat and soak damage.
New target acquired.
Anyway,
Target
5-2.
Thank you for the
destroyed.
UAV kill.
Target
What about me?
acquired. Target destroyed.
A few mechs on my right, like this Stalker.
New target acquired.
I target the Griffin and suddenly this Hatchet Man SRM Vomit just rushes me. He drums down, but at 7-2 it's too late. Panda gets him.
Acquired.
Target spotted.
Last few mechs here, including a Marauder 4L. Alright. Another Warhammer, which I get the kill. Today is Warhammer Killing Day.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
And that's it. 10-2. Another great example why you shouldn't rush into enemy firing lines. Always take your
Target
time.
acquired.
There's a time and a place for everything, including a push. But that was, well, not the best decision by the enemy team. Anyway, last guy here. Very brave Jenna. He jumps high. I got a bit of damage in, but not enough to kill him.
Destroyed.
And he goes down. So that was a pretty interesting match with the enemy just walking straight into our firing lines, hence it was a bit stompy. To be honest, didn't take much damage. Most of my damage was self-inflicted by cooking. So 903 damage, 2 kills, 2 KMDDs, 1 solo, and a sweet match score of 554. So that's it, ladies and gents, for this video on the Laser Vomits Battlemaster 3M. In my opinion, one of the best Laser Vomit Inner Sphere mechs out there. Also available in Platinum Pack 10. So until next time guys, enjoy yourself and shoot some mechs. See you around.